Hey everybody, welcome back. All right. So yeah, the armor's been working out pretty decently, I guess, with the rechargeable crystal. But what what the problem is, like as we're fighting, a lot of times, I think in the middle of the fight, I've been running out of the juice, if you will, for the crystal, and so the fights kind of become extra difficult. Because I'm not sure how long it takes, how long you're in combat before it drains. Anyway, we have these other blue crystals, so I'm just going to use these for now, and then we'll switch back to the rechargeable one. There is, by the way, another socketed item in the game that takes the blue crystals, but we didn't find it. It's in the foundry. Uh, but again, we did not stumble upon it. Let me turn on Mind Sense here. But yeah, so we can just go ahead and use these blue crystals. It's not a big deal. Also, I went back and I checked. I tried to see where the most recent amber crystal was in the playthrough. I checked like all through the foundry and I didn't see one. I could have sworn I saw one in the foundry, but I did not. So I must have seen one either in the crossroads or in the archives. I don't remember which one. But I'm telling you, I'm fairly confident that we will find another amber crystal at some point. I might, once we get out of here, I might go back to the crossroads, because there were a few places in the crossroads that we didn't explore. We might do that just to see if we can find one. I do really want to find an amber crystal so we can socket up this sword, but in the meantime, we're going to continue killing things here in the marketplace sewers. Here's a possessed skeleton here. Very nice. The thing is, it's kind of hard to tell like when you've kind of cleared the majority of these sewers, because it's very extensive and labyrinthine, and it's really hard to tell. Like, have I explored most of the level now? Like, we're nowhere near having explored most of it at this point. So I figure we're just going to kind of wander around, kill some things, and if we see an exit, we may or may not take it, just depending on the situation. By the way, this is the other side of where we got the socketed sword. If you bring something over here, you can platform over here to get to that same spot. So we're on the other side. Over there to the southwest is where we got the sword in the last episode. This is a dead end here. Also, we can learn another spell. So Shell is what I would kind of like. We're going to learn it. It is a binding. We only have Continuity 2, and we currently have Strikes and Continuous Mind Sense. So unless I learn Continuity 3, we're not going to be able to use this. But Shell is like a full body kind of armor skin kind of thing. That's a weird way of describing it, but I think it's accurate. Also, someone said in a comment to the last video that sustain is not what I think it is. It says sustained bindings require much less of your focus. And someone left a comment saying, like, that doesn't make your bindings cost less mana. So, what? So we're going to just forget all that knowledge. And I'm probably, let's see. Continuous bindings require less of your focus. Sustained. Okay, so that must be the difference is the confusion between sustained and continuous. So I guess abstraction is what we want, because these are continuous bindings I'm using. In any event, I'm going to work on Continuity 3 anyway, because of the reasons I just mentioned. Okay. Let's move on here. That might be one of the exits right there. It is, but I'm not quite ready to leave the sewers yet. Like I said, I don't know the exact number, but there's something like, or at the very least, 5 different ways into and out of these sewers. It's kind of nuts. All right, that's the other end of that cave-in. Right, let's take a look around here. We got an enemy. What do we got here? Looks like is that an alpha ghoul? Yeah. Notice along with the other things we pointed out, the alpha has a lower pitched, I hesitate to say voice, but I guess that's what it is. Alright. Let's see what we can find here. Like, there are other chests and stuff in here. Could one of those chests contain the fabled amber crystal faceplant. They could. I can't immediately recall having found an amber crystal on down here, but I suppose it's possible. Right. Is that door? Oh, I thought there was a door there. Okay, regular ghoul. Go ahead and chop them. Go. Let's take a look in here. So, and here's yet another way out of here. You know what? I wonder, have I ever found a map of this place? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking, folks. Now we're cooking. The Exanima gods have smiled upon us. I don't believe it. Alright, so again, we can't see in the dark right now because we don't have a see in the dark helmet, right? But, voila. Oh yeah, now we are cooking with fire. Okay, so again, sadly, this doesn't do like additional damage. It doesn't do like fire damage. But the sword is good stat-wise anyway. But it again, it acts as it acts as a torch. You get a two-handed weapon. You can wear the president's armor. You know, it's good stuff. All right, so let's keep looking around. Now we don't have to worry about searching for an amber crystal. Let's just go around and kill some stuff, and then maybe at the next exit we find, we'll go up into the marketplace. This is an alpha ghoul. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The overheads with this sword are very delicious, as you can see. I really wish that this did do some kind of additional damage. I know it's probably asking too much, but if it would, like, temporarily at least set the enemy on fire, maybe, or that would be sweet also. I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's see what else we've got around here. So there's some areas here in these sewers where there's not a lot of lamps, so it's kind of hard to tell if I'm retracing my steps. But I don't think I've been here. Not that it matters, because it's a dead end. Let me see. Over here. Hard to tell also. Let me take a look. I was going to say, I don't think I've been over here, but clearly we have. Okay, so this is where we went through the wall. Okay, I know where this is. Yeah, okay. Now which room was this? Was this the room where I dropped? No, it wasn't. I was wondering, maybe this is the place where we dropped... Okay, bench. Okay. Where we dropped the tokens from the foundry, but we don't even need them anymore, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, I know there's at least one other fail, aka Deathclaw, down here somewhere. And now that I have this sword, I'm a little more prepared to fight them. So, I'm kind of tempting fate here, kind of looking for one. And I'm going to get just annihilated. Okay, we got a lot of enemies here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now we got the skeleton. Hopefully this dude... Okay, I was going to say hopefully the dude on my left doesn't show up right now, but he did. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to avoid the tentacles on the ground, and I'm doing a very poor job. Oh, man, Darren, you caught my... You did it again, Darren! My sword got caught on his weapon twice in a row in the backswing. There we go, that'll take care of you. I am not on stable ground here. Are you still... Yeah, you are still alive. There we go. Oh, I love this sword so much. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that... Yeah, I thought that was that ghoul that I had fought first, and I was like, how is that ghoul still alive? I thought he was dead. It was another ghoul. As I've said a couple times before, it's real easy to get swarmed down here. It's also true, by the way, up above in the marketplace. Let's see. Go this way now. I still can't believe we found that amber crystal. That's wild. Alright. Go down here, try to get these lamps turned on. Whoa. Oh, I thought I saw another mind state. Alright, I think we should... Is there someone coming from this way? I keep seeing like little lights and thinking it's a white mind state. Anyway, I was going to say, I think we should... Dang it. I think we should be running into a Deathclaw soon, if I'm remembering this area correctly. What do we got over here? Just a regular ghoul. Nice little combo there. Let's go up this way, see what's in here. What do we got? It's a toilet monster. Thought I was going to hit him there. I was too far away. Good job, Darren. Yeah, I enjoy the sword so much. I'm not going to wait for Darren to get involved. I'm just going to start swinging. Okay, we got company over there, but here's an upgrade sphere. Toilet monster, who do we got here? It's probably a ghoul. I'm going to stab just because I can't really see. Okay, I'm too far for the stab. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. That's just a regular ghoul. Again, Darren likes to do nothing anyway, so he should have no problem with the way I'm handling these fights right now. As I mentioned before, man, these sewers are so extensive. This is the other side right there. Turn this on. It might be just about time to go to the marketplace when we see the next way out of here. Again, there's no, at least I'm not aware of any other items down here that we might stumble upon. Pretty much the socketed sword is the thing down here. Whoops. I didn't even see the skeleton. Let me back up. Go. Darren took care of the ghoul. Can you handle the skeleton too, Darren? Not really. It's okay. Alright. Wait, we got somebody else. Stay up here in the high. I'm gonna try to get their attention. They're not taking the bait. I will move down here. Regular ghoul. Whiffed. Whiffed kind of again. But he is moving so strangely. Alright. My blue crystal appears to have run out. I can feel the sluggishness. And it looks like it's out. Yep, there's all the encumbrance. Okay, get rid of that. Drop another blue crystal in. And let's see if there's anything here. Nope. All right. Okay, so this is where I was a second ago. Let me turn around. Let me go back this way. Earlier I thought I was in a particular place where there's usually a Deathclaw. That it was not faceplant. It was not the place I thought it was, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, these sewers, man, they just keep going. They just keep going. Alright, so this has brought me back to the other side here. We could have gone a different direction there, but also I'm kind of curious. Let's, yeah, that's another way out. Let's go. Let's go to the marketplace. Now, things are going to be worse in the marketplaces. I'm just going to tell you that right now. There's going to be more enemies more frequently. They're going to be attacking in groups more often. I'm just searching real quick right around here. The marketplace can be quite a pain. Now, we're not necessarily going to clear these sewers because it's just, they're huge and I don't even know, you know, if we're going to clear it. But we can clear the marketplace. That can be done. So anyway, we're going to head up here. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're right here. Okay. I know this spot, luckily. Alright, we've got... Oh, I thought he was dead. We've got an alpha ghoul here. I'm going to sweep the legs. And he got up despite me giving him the old overhead there. Thought Darren was going to hit him. Okay, enough of this. I'm just going to handle it myself and stop thinking about Darren. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we are... Yes, okay, we're here. So again, the marketplace, this place can get very sketchy, very dangerous. Here's another alpha ghouls. There's lots of alpha ghouls. There's several fails. I think we got him. Yeah. Alright. And you'll see why the place is known as the marketplace soon enough. Alright, so I think this leads to... There's, you can get here from the foundry, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what this is over here. If I remember correctly, if we keep going this way. Open this. I don't remember exactly. I'm just going to check to see. I think this is the foundry. Let's go and take a quick look. No, oh, this is the archives. My bad. Okay, yeah. So, oh yeah. So again, you can get here from the archives. And this is just goes back to what I said several episodes ago, that the levels are not exactly linear in terms of like which one do you go to next. Like you can get to most of these levels from most of the others. All right, so we've cleared this area. We know what this is. Let's move out of here. And you'll start to see like abandoned market stalls like this all over the place. See more over here. We've got... Now, wait a minute. When did we learn shell? I didn't even notice. Okay. So, here's the thing. Again, we don't have continuity 3, so I can't exactly turn shell on right now unless I get rid of mind sense. I don't want to get rid of mind sense, and I don't want to get rid of strikes either right now. Let's... We don't have inversion, so I can't work on these things right now. There's really... I don't even think there's... Is there anything I can work on right now? Yes, torrent. Okay. All right. Let's go this way. All right, so this is where we were when we came in. So let's go south of here. All right, see that giant hole in the ground, Darren? Don't jump into it. Through a broken wall here. All right, we got an alpha ghoul. The sword is just so good. Helps you keep your distance. Has good stats. Unfortunately, I don't... Oh, thank you, Darren. I don't think you can upgrade the sword. I don't remember. Yeah, it doesn't even have a description, so you can't use an upgrade sphere on it to change it. But that's alright. Okay, that, if I am not mistaken, isn't that another way into the sewers? It probably is. Let's check this out. Alright, it is a male shirt, but we've already got that covered. I just wanted to see if maybe it was something really cool stat-wise. It's not. Alright, look over here. Yeah, I like this level a lot. It's very atmospheric. Really kind of gives you a sense of a once bustling, area that was abandoned for whatever reason, and faceplant, and things are just kind of left where they were, kind of strewn about. And right, okay. Now this is where we first entered the marketplace when we came from the crossroads, and we went this way, right? So let me go this way this time. I think this leads back to where we were a couple minutes ago. Or wait, no, that's okay. Never mind. And okay, nothing for us there. Okay, so this is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you as always for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to. And I will see you all next time.